Once more, welcome back to Colina Legacy, this time for part 3. And in part 3, I have a choice to make. But before that, I should let you know that I did go outside to the backyard and I actually did that slide puzzle. And I got an orb shard as a reward, making 3 in total, and actually giving me another bar of health. So, it wasn't terribly important, but it was useful all the same. But yes, I have a choice to make. I have a basement key to go down to the basement. I have drained the well of blood so I can go down there. Or I can go outside and I can go through the gate to the woods. I think I'd like to do all 3, but we're actually going to start by going down to the bookcase. Oh, okay. Well, no we're not. We're going to start by maybe dealing with a monster inside my grandmother's house. So, Glyph of Death. Right. You can open the door? There we go. Where about? Oh, you're right there. Okay. Oh, shit. Yep. I think I'm doing it without her seeing me, which is great. Oh, fuck. Come on, it's recharging! 2 hits, and you're done for. Right. No puppet string this time? Oh, I do. Great. I think I've got quite a few of those now, haven't I? 10. Wow. Yes. Anyway. To the bookcase. Because I have a book to put on the shelf. Tome of the Moonchild. There you go. Oh, there's one slot over to the right. I didn't know about that. I thought that was actually going to finish this puzzle off. Let's have a look at this, though. All the ones that I've been putting back on the shelf, they've got markings on them, but they're not black, they're white, so obviously that's going to play a part in the puzzle later on. But yeah, I need to find one more book, one more tome, I suppose. Okay. Right, yes. I suppose, since we're right here, let's go to the basement first. I'd like to do all 3 in the one video, really, but we have the basement key. Let's go. Alright. Still hearing what sounds like blood in the toilet, even though it's gone. Maybe that's like a bug or something? Or maybe I'm hearing it here in the bathtub in the basement. Right, well, okay, let's deal with that to start with, shall we? So, it's this new one, the Glyph of Blood. I should drain that away. There you go. Oh, what's this? Is that the tome? The Tome of the Old God. Okay, anything else? More blood, what happened here? I guess not. No, but that's pretty cool all the same. Okay. Alright, a few things to have a look at. I suppose let's begin some more reading. About the sons of cosmic dust. Of the many deities that inhabit the universe unknown and the space between the stars, 7 are amongst the most powerful and feared. They're known as the sons of the cosmic dust, and they've been created at the dawn of time, before the advent of light. We, feeble mortals, aren't worthy of uttering their sacred names, so we devise them names of our own, based on things we understand, as we're so keen to. The Son of the Moon, the Lady of the Golden Womb, the Silent, the Raider of the Stars, the Burning Crimson, the Moonchild, the Light Sword, and the Time, amongst others. These deities have woven the spectrum of the universe as we, mere mortals, know it. Right. You know, I kind of appreciate how they're weaving their own sort of cosmic horror backstory here, and they're not relying on the Cthulhu mythos. They're doing something entirely different, which is really cool. Right, what's this? Oh, this is about one of the deities, King Crimson. He came down from the twilight with a bang, bathed by a storm, blanketed by thunder and dark clouds. A herald of doom, a wolf prowling through the heavens. His tail is an intense red, just like the eye of the abyss. His roar is deafening, able to be heard throughout the entirety of the world. The burning crimson, the blood of creation itself, loomed from above us, bearing his fangs to death. His clothes made of star-cloth, he dripped blood onto our heads, bathing us in his glory. He was preparing us for the spell we would later cast. For when we summoned him, we didn't have enough strength to restrain the Son of the Moon on our own. The burning crimson lent us his divine power after a pact was made. For the 2 deities had bad blood between one another, long before the birth of humanity. The burning crimson could not miss the opportunity to see his father and eternal enemy shackled and shamed by the likes of frail mortals, the same mortals the gods were reluctant to create in the first place. The burning crimson snarled and mocked with us, and left before the morrow arrived. He said, his voice echoing with the solidity of stone, "Now he will learn what time itself was so unwilling to educate." Right, okay. Any fancy sort of glyphs on these pages? I don't think so. No? Okay. Right, so what else have we got? Nothing useful on the shelves, but we've got... Is this like another stash spot? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even see that. Okay, well, something else to read. A mother's wish. The Lady of the Golden Womb nurtured the Moonchild with a mother's love as she watched his hatred grow, multiply, and spread. Her words remained saccharine and gentle, her lullaby enchanting, her milk nourishing. Soon her child would be ready to be the catalyst of a scheme centuries in the making. The Moonchild would rise and he would produce many, and those many would become a one. With their ascension, she could free herself from the Ancient Ones. Okay. Now, what was I getting to? Right, yes, this seems to be, another box needing a 4-digit code, so maybe it's going to be written in red somewhere? Maybe I need to shine my light around this room. Yeah. I suppose we can start doing that. Let's do that with lights. A lot of cobwebs down here. Granny, did you do any cleaning? Oh, hang on. Oh. Question? What's this? Question the things that make you question. Oh, Jesus, okay. Think the blue fairy has a tale to tell?
Mommy, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a story?
Oh, fuck.
Of course, my child. I can tell you a story. I will tell you the tale of a father who loved his son very much. Oh,
I think it's in the lounge.
I haven't heard that one yet, Mommy. Is it good? Of course, my child. It's my favorite. There once was a father and a son. The father loved his son very much, until the very day an evil witch made a terrible prophecy that changed everything. Really? What did the witch say, Mommy? You shall be the monster in your son's nightmares. His mother will be his, and only his, and yours will be the doom. Those are weird words, Mommy. What do they mean? Kind boys wait for when the time is right, my love. Don't get ahead of yourself. The father could not bear the thought of death. It must be a tough one, right, love? He abandoned the small child. A new father and a new mother found him. They told him his parents were better, but they would never leave him. They said his other father was a monster, and that his other mother had done terrible things to him. The crone became his new mother. The child would only listen to her. What about his new father, Mommy? Did he get a new father that loved him very much? Oh, his new father? Well, some say he's a sphinx. Some say he's a god. What's a sphinx, Mommy? Oh my, aren't you a crying one, my little king? Mommy doesn't know much about sphinxes, honey. Mommy only knows they are riddle givers, and that they will punish you if you don't answer their riddles. That's scary, Mommy. I wouldn't want a sphinx to be my daddy. Oh no, hun. Your dad is another kind of monster. Mommy? Yes. Hun? Why did they do it? The crone, I mean, and his new father. They wanted to take him from his other father and mother all along. They said it was to protect him. Such a horrendous lie. We know why they did it. Shh, don't worry, love. Mommy won't let them take you from me. Mommy will always protect you. Mommy promises. I will tell you now a story about a wooden puppet boy. He was a jolly one, but inside, all he wanted was to be real. A real boy. I don't understand, Mommy. Was he happy? Or was he sad? A little bit of both, hun. You see, you can be merry and sad at the same time. Mommy is joyful and sad at the same time. I don't want you to be sad, Mommy. Oh, hun, don't worry. Mommy knows how much you do just to make Mommy happy. As I was saying, the wooden boy wanted to be real, but his father, as loving as he was, could not fulfill such a wish. But there was someone who could. A fairy. A fairy, Mommy? Wow! I love them. They're all over that game I like. I know, hon. This wasn't a normal fairy. She could turn the puppet boy into a real man. That made the father jealous. He felt so powerless, consumed by his jealousy. He turned his back to the wooden boy, and the blue fairy was all he had left. Why, Mommy? Didn't his father love him very much? Yes, honey, did, but And this is a secret, so don't go telling it to anyone, okay? Okay, Mommy. The father was also in love with the fairy. How could he not? She gave the wooden puppet life in the first place, and now she would turn him into a real man. There was just so much to love about her. I get it, Mommy. He loved her like Papa loves Mommy. You're so smart, my little king. Yes, exactly, hun. But it was very bad he did it. His jealousy was so strong, he let the wooden puppet drown. Oh, no. What happened to him, Mommy? Don't tell me he died. Oh, I don't want him to die. No, hun, don't worry. The blue fairy was there to save him. That's good, Mommy. She was there for him. She's so gentle. Yes, hun, she is. And now it's up to her to make the wooden boy a real man. Why, Mommy? How will she do it? Mommy will tell you another day. You wouldn't want such a good story to end so fast, right, my little king? Now it's time you sleep. Good night, Mommy. I love you. Good night, my little king. I love you too.
Is that the end? Okay, I didn't want to interrupt anything, but that was actually really cool. And it, took some pressure off my voice for a little bit. That was pretty good. Okay, so the majority of that was about me, I take it. And my father and my mother, and there's a lot of things to go through over there. Also, I put one half of the swan trinket down on that little box, and I think I know how to get the other half. And I think I want to do that without disturbing the blue fairy over there. So, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Yes. So there's that box outside with the light shining on it, and everyone but me essentially figured this out. It's to do with how the light is flickering on it, and it's essentially like Morse code. If it's a short sort of flash, then it's a dot. If it's a long flash, then it's a line. So little one, long one. There you go. So I assume, yep, there you go. We got the second half of the swan trinket right there. Okay. Right. Brilliant. 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 Okay, so do I go to the well or do I go to the woods right now? I think I'd like to finish up with the stuff in my grandmother's house, to be honest. So let's go back inside. So, Glyph of Death, yep. I don't know if the blue fairy, this puppet, has moved, but we're about to find out. She's gone. She's gone. Okay, right, well, let's go add that other tome. So, where's that? The Tome of the Old God. That goes in that far right slot. And now we actually get to complete the puzzle. So, do we have to focus on both the white and the black, or is it just the white? Let's see. Okay, so we're just moving them around. I guess that would go over there. Yeah, and that would probably go to the right. Yeah. There you go. So it's another glyph. And this one is what? I really am liking this game, by the way. The Glyph of Moon, okay. Contains part of the eldest's knowledge. It is the gift of knowing the unknown. The blessing of the old god to predict and counter its enemies. Okay. And where's that? Down there by itself. Alright. Okay, so it's blue. And I don't know if you can see this on the video, but when I'm using it, outside of the amulet, there's like question marks and like lots of ifs and programming sort of language around it. That's kind of neat. Wait. Wasn't? Hang on. Ah, yes, okay, so this isn't a number I need to call on the telephone. Thank fuck for that. It translates it to, Old God, speak thy name and pass. Right. Speak thy name and pass. Wasn't there some more around here? In my grandmother's house. Shit, I cannot remember exactly where it was. It may be upstairs, actually, in the bedroom. Anyway, yeah, I've got the second half now, so let's put that in. Okay. Giving us a shack key. Okay. Alright, well, there's another place we can go. That's outside. That's it. Okay, so are we done here? I think we're kind of done here. I looked at pretty much everything that was on the walls, I believe. Maybe not this. Oh, the swan has a key. It certainly did. Yeah. Let's go upstairs. Pretty much where I started the video, I suppose. I think that's the room where I saw some. Above the bed. Yes, there you go. For its names are many. Damn, okay. I mean, it's making more sense than the numbers, but still, you know, I need to piece all this together. Okay, is there anything left to do here? Oh shit. We've got to leave. Let's leave, yeah. I think it's time that we go to, well, the shack, I suppose. Doesn't seem like that's going to take too long to explore. But this is the shack, I take it, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Right. Is that my grandmother?
Granny, what have you done?
Many things. Many things. Wait, hang on. If she hanged herself, who put everything everywhere? Like, who put the key to this place in that little swan box? And there must be a spare or something. Someone else must have set this up. Anyway, I think I saw something. Yeah, there's something on the floor here. It's a goodbye letter. Alexander, my dearest one, I'm so sorry. I'm truly, deeply sorry. I could try and explain to you why and how I've done the things I did, but I'm not sure I could really explain it in a way that would make you understand. Anything I said would only really be me trying to fool myself, trying to pass off what I did as necessary and noble. But the truth is, my motives were dark and foul. You have to understand, though, I couldn't fight back any longer. My will was slowly broken down over time. The only thing that kept me going was the love I had for my family, for Nina and for you, my dearest one. Yes. You know much, I love both of you. More than anything, more than my own life. I've wanted to for years now to ask for your forgiveness, to fix things, but it's too late now. I've decided it's time for me to leave my flesh and bones to finally rest in the halls of eternal light. When I'm gone, I don't want you to be sad. There are things out there far worse than death, and sometimes it can be the lesser evil. God, I've missed you so much, Alex. I wish I could have seen you one last time before the end. I leave you this letter as a goodbye, but also as my last glimmer of hope. You were always smart. You've always known how to read between the lines, my dearest one. I need you to do that again. I need you to do what needs to be done, to figure out an end to all this. If you're clever enough, you might be able to meet him and witness all his might, like the swan once did. He waits for you, Alex. Please finish what I have started. And I suppose that is going to be the last letter we get from my grandmother. Right, okay. Anything else in here, aside from her? Let's just check this out with light, I suppose. Did you bring in your sort of invisible ink? Oh, I didn't notice that. Let's finish it on the door. But that's it, I think. Well, there you go. Again, not terribly important, but it's nice to know all the same. Okay, so, the woods or the well? I'm kind of curious about the well, to be honest. Let's go to the well first before we go venturing out. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a separate area. Let's do it. Okay, here we are then. Alright. Bit more than a well. A cavern and a, I don't know, mine shaft maybe as well? What's this? The children of gods, the moonchild of sin. Okay. Human remains down here. Quite a few of them as well. And what's this? Something else to have a look at. On the nature of the ancient. No one really knows the origin of the ancient ones. Where they could have come from, what they wanted, their intentions. It's safe to assume no one knows their real names, as we've made up names using our mortal language and baptized them according to how humans have always recognized things we do not understand. I doubt the Son of the Moon has anything at all to do with the moon, or that the Lady of the Golden Womb truly possesses a womb made of gold. We have this arrogant, presumptuous way of breaking down the universe into palatable, chewable pieces we can swallow, making it all about us. If these primeval gods have shown anything is to be understood at all, it's that humanity is not the center of everything that is. What do we matter against the infinite number of universes out there? We are insignificant, no more than pawns to be played with, in a design bigger than we could ever hope to understand. Right, yes. I suppose another similarity with the Lovecraft Cthulhu mythos with the old gods, I mean, if they're not completely indifferent about us, they see us as incredibly insignificant and, yeah, as it said, pawns to be played with. Right, so still got light? Yeah, we got light, so this is probably going to help us. Hold on. That new glyph is going to play a part straight away. So, Glyph of Moon, translate these numbers, would you? The Rebel. The Rebel? Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, there's something over there that is just lighting up for some reason. Let's go to that one. This one seems important. Praise the Tellurian. Okay, I'll get right on that. What about this one? The Tellurian, the first human. The Rebel. Right. Okay. Anything else? Anything written on the joists and rafters and these wooden beams over here? I don't think so. What the hell have we got here? Something else to read. Something kind of mechanical, a couple of cogs. This is a door then, isn't it? Weird shapes carved on the door. Alright. It reminds me of those baby toys... Wait, what does it say? Of those baby toys where you need to match shapes. Right, so there's 4 little slots for stuff, I think? Yeah. Making a sort of diamond in the center of what appears to be a door. Let's check this out. Maybe it's going to give us a clue. Okay. There's been much deliberation amongst those of us who have studied the Ancient of what the Eldest is truly called. The Order has called him many names over time, often because of a disagreement with a new Grandmaster, or a scholar that his name has changed. We believe the Eldest has a name for every world that exists in the universe. We wondered what he called our world and why us, out of all the possible worlds that existed, were able to wield the power of the amulet. The simplest way would be to open a door and ask the gods for ourselves. One might question why we would obsess over something so seemingly trivial as a name. It was to our understanding that if we learned the name and were to speak it to the Eldest himself, we would then know all that there was to know about the Eldest. Even after an immeasurable amount of research, it wasn't until we had reached out to the Tellurian himself were we able to uncover the Eldest's true moniker. He had agreed to give it to us, as he seemed to have grown fond of our conversations. His agreement did not come without its condition. We must never enter the other realm. It was not within our nature to stay idle for long, and perhaps we should have seen it coming all along. After all, it was the first name ever breathed into existence. It was the Eldest's first task, to name himself and begin our universe. Speak thy name, and you shall pass. We should have heeded the Tellurian's trepidation. Right, that's what was written on the wall as well, wasn't it? I need to find this name. I need to speak this name and fuck everything up. What I really need to do is find 4 objects and put them into this door. I think that's what I really need to do. Right, anything else to find? I mean, I should be able to see the writing and any codes without the glyph of light, even though it seems to be the best thing for light. That looks a little bit out of place. I don't know if it is. Can I press E on it? No? No? Okay. It's probably just like an iron deposit or something. Okay. I think we're kind of done here for now. Maybe I'm gonna find all that stuff in the woods, because I don't think it can be in my grandmother's house, frankly. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. To the woods we go. Okay. I'm just thinking, is there anything left undone around the backyard? I don't really think there is. Oh, actually, you know what? Someone did mention that there might be something I was missing over by where I was sort of half-heartedly trying to climb up the building. Over here. So, let's check this out. I think they said it was on the porch to the right of the door. So, somewhere here. Maybe just outside of it? I don't know. Let's get light out again. That vase, I think, was like a copy of the model that was in there. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, maybe they were talking about this. Amongst the familiar and... I don't know, it's cut off. It's cut off by this lip. It sometimes makes them distant and hideous. Huh, okay, maybe that was what they were talking about. I'm just going to sort of spam E over here, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I mean, there was one of the tomes over around here, wasn't there? Maybe it was around here? Okay. Maybe it was like a comment at the start of the video, and then maybe I came back and like picked it up. Or maybe it was the text on the wall, but there's nothing remaining, I don't think. Okay, I think it's time we go to the woods. I mean, I haven't tried to open the gate, but it seemed like I could go through. I don't think we need an additional key. Let's give it a go. Yes, please. Yep, we're in. Okay. Okay, here we are. Welcome to the woods. Right, seems like we might actually need this. Oh, what's that over there? Okay, it looks like that might be blood. Was that me saying hello? I think it probably was. Right. Let's have a little look, shall we? What are we doing? Where are we going? Wow, okay. Again, is that blood? Right. Looks like a pretty big area. Wait, what the... Is that a PC? Desk and everything? Well, maybe not a desk, but a table. Okay, okay. And what's this? Another 4-digit code needed, but... Yeah, looks like it, okay. I'll come back to that, I suppose. Might be around here somewhere. Right. Oh. Oh, okay, oh, fuck, Glyph of Death. Oh, god damn! Oh, fuck! What just happened? What did you do? What the fuck are you? Did you just... The importance of saving cannot be overstated. Fuck. Be right back. Come on, it's recharging! A lot of gold webs down here. Granny, did you do any cleaning?
Wow, I love them. They're all over that game I like.
And that would probably go to the right. Yeah. There you go. I need to find this name. I need to speak this name and fuck everything up. Looks like a pretty big area. Wait, what the... Is that a PC? Oh, god damn! Oh, fuck! What just happened? What did you do?